Today I'm here to speak with you about one of my favorite topics, which is expressing appreciation. So how many of you, show of hands, receive some form of appreciation every single day? You have good friends. And how many of you like to be appreciated? Wonderful. Now I've been studying appreciation for about 6 years now, and what I found it is one of the most desired psychological variables in work and in everyday life. Now, many people may enjoy being appreciated, but it turns out that we don't express it that often. Now, when I say appreciation, I'm not merely referring to just saying thank you, although thank you is a great place to start. But I'm talking about when you take the time and the effort to make a genuine and specific connection with somebody, to let them know that what they have done has made an important impact in your life. Now, many people have told me over the years that they find this awkward or hard, or they just aren't very good at it. And I believe that this is because this form has to be genuine. And in order to be genuine, that takes a certain amount of openness, takes a certain amount of vulnerability, and you have to be courageous. But with anything, it gets easier with practice. Now, there are 3 things I love about appreciation. Number 1, it gives as much as it takes. Now, both people derive psychological resources from this interaction. Secondly, when you appreciate someone and they appreciate you, you both build positive emotions. And that's wonderful because Barbara Fredrickson's broaden build model shows that positive emotions literally build upon one another, and they create more positive emotions. And finally, Grant and Gino have found that when you express your appreciation to someone, they actually increase that person's sense of self-worth. You also increase their pro-social behavior, meaning that that person then wants to go out and help other people aside from themselves. Now, there are different ways of appreciating people. You can do it through face-to-face interaction, you can write an appreciation or gratitude letter, and an appreciation letter is merely a thank you note, but taken to the next step, where you're a little more specific and, again, genuine in what you have to say to this person. And researchers have found that actually when you give this person a letter, it has a longer lasting effect. For instance, I was in my friend's room recently, and I was admiring his trophy shelf. And I noticed this piece of paper sticking up there, and I was like, what is this? And I realized that it had my handwriting on it. And it turns out that it was an appreciation letter that I had written to him 7 years ago. Now, to be totally honest with you guys, I had completely forgotten that I had written this. But he hadn't, because here it was, 7 years later, sitting on his trophy shelf. More often than not, we have no idea that we have made an impact in someone's life. So can you imagine how powerful it is to actually tell someone they've made an impact? Or to be told that you've made an impact? I'm up here today because I'm worried. I'm worried that we are losing the ability to truly connect with each other on a very basic human level. I'm worried because although we desire this type of connection, it doesn't come that easily to us. And I can't think of anything more important. I didn't say it was going to be easy, because connecting with people, it's difficult. And appreciating people takes effort. But at the end of the day, we all want to know that who we are and what we do matters. So I'm going to challenge you all to go home today and write down a list of people that have made some impact in your life, big or small. Could be a teacher, could be a brother, could be the mailman. Whomever it is, decide how you're going to appreciate them, to let them know that they have made an impact in your life. Now, I can't promise you that you're ever actually going to know what this has done for this person. I'm also going to ask you to take notice of what it feels like when you're appreciating them. But who knows, perhaps one day, 7 years from now, you'll find that after all these years, they kept it on their trophy shelf. Thank you.